Okay, I didn't get to do much grinding, but I did do a little exploring looking for blueprints, and I found a couple. So I saved a game where I found them to kind of show the location and its relation to the initial base. It's in a fun little location at the top of a mountain almost. Took forever to find it. When you get close to the base, it's an infection zone, so it turns your shields off.
Yes.
This is after a wave went through, so have a little bit of time before the enemies respawn. Best part is it was the blueprint I was looking for. I do want to find all of them, but this is my top priority right now. This one, the stabilizer. That silicon's pretty good too, though. Body and a audio recording.
Get down here! That's an order!
I needed some air. I was suffocating. It's so nice up here.
What are you doing? Don't take that!
Okay, now I need to get out of here before they spawn. When I first found this and did the spot, it took me a lot longer to find the blueprints, and they spawned and chased me pretty much all the way back to my base. There was way too many to stop. They just overwhelmed me almost right away.
The Raptura is in its stable stage. The climate of Arcadia is returning to normal.
Okay, so way north. Further north than the last blueprint. I did find a cave near it too, the first cave I've run into, and like I figured, the holes with the vines over them, that's cave openings. After the planet's incinerated, then you can get in. The only thing in there was one type of plant, so certainly didn't compare with the blueprints. And there's some enemies. I think they spotted me. I get to be chased the rest of the way. These arachnids are fast, they jump high, they're very persistent. time it takes me to turn around and fight them, they'll be all over me. That's where I'm looking forward to the controller support being added. I'll make fighting them a lot easier to me, since I'm not used to keyboard and mouse. Overall, it's not hard using the keyboard and mouse. Just for a fight, yeah, I have a hard time compared to a controller. Okay, let's check the recipes now. Let's have this stabilizer. The synthetic silicone recipe that also needs helium-3. Needs so much helium-3. Hardly get any from the rocks or the meteors. I need to find some deposits. I did find one that was up near where that blueprints were. But it's just crawling with enemies. Ah, see, some of them did follow me back. I don't usually have enemies this spot, but didn't freeze on me, did it? Sure seems like it's there we go, finally. Okay, so that's going pretty well. Do the stabilizer finally. Set that to stabilize all the stabilizers. And it's to fabricate them.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, so rotors and titanium rods. Interesting. Where's the air? Oh, it's just telling me there's unavailable items. Okay, I know that. But this, why isn't this working? Okay. Still needs a little bit more for the inductor. Quite a maze, isn't it? Stupid. Changed the wrong thing. So when this is done, I'll go back to selenium. Future, getting the ceramics. Clever's getting titanium housing. That I can't do yet. Griffith's who needs the stabilizing. That's what I need to set up. This one needs rods and sheets. The titanium side. That will be production for them. So I used up 2 of my titanium sources. See, the housing also needs sheets. Basically, I need 4 sources. Well, this, I think, can change to titanium sheets. This to titanium sheets. Then I can't get the beams. So I actually need 5. I need a couple more titanium lines. There's some way over there. Some more blueprints to find. Do once I can do glass.
I can use that.
Not bad. Your health. It's not being used right now. This, I don't think this working. Is this one working then? Okay, so it's... No, somehow that's working. Just need Griffith's blue. This one. So this one would be Griffith's blue. easier to access. See, I need to produce titanium rods and rotors. And rotors are also titanium rods and some wolfram wire. So I have the wolfram wire. See, I have to find a way to get this through. Oh, duh.
Dehydrated.
I know. Always dehydrated.
Tasty.
I need a second, no, not a smelter. I need a second fabricator. Actually, that to be wire, not the powders. Let's go up and change that. Oops. Yeah, I need a fabricator here. the hall. Oh, hey, Dad, man. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Have a good night. Happy anniversary again. Need to set up this, and I'm going to have to bring in some more titanium. Up with rolls. Rolls into here. I know the rods are unavailable. Work on that. Crazy. Alright, let's see. Need more building material.
Just what I need.
Here. Forgot to drop off that housing. Oh, there is a problem here. I see it needs those, but I am out of sources. I have 2 sheets and rods. That's using sheets and the rods, and that's using the sheets, but it still needs some bars. So I need to bring in more titanium. Closest spot I know is up there.
I need to survive. Acquired. Come here.
Take it a little slower, pick up some resources on the way. Almost forgot. I need Where's all the... That's for here. There, got my meteorites heart. I'm going to take a little bit of steps to bring this to the main settlement, but create a lot titanium. Freaking stupid bug. Hear them. Where are these stupid things? God, son of. Really, sometimes wish that there was controller support. Where now I can't even to it. What's going on with this? Knew I should have saved. That's the only place that I don't like the game is its clunkiness
I need to survive.
with fighting. That's probably because I'm not used to keyboard and mouse for that.
Come here.
Especially changing from mining to fighting. And moving around fast.
Acquired.
That would have been a lot easier. I must have already gotten that one in my travels. Which I haven't even done a lot of traveling except those blueprints. I've been focusing on the base.
acquired. Area clear.
Raptura activity detected. I recommend finding a safe place. Raptura's core is unstable. Head to safety immediately.
Oh, sorry, buddy. I didn't know it was on mute. Wonder Dadman didn't reply. How you doing, buddy? I was just saying I needed more titanium at my main base, so I went out and found a new deposit. Gotta run it all the way back. Second tower. Main base. At least I won't have any more enemies to deal with. Should be able to hopefully build all the lines. I have to build each line from here all the way back to the base. I forgot to unmute when I started the stream. So Dabby never heard me talk to him. Wish I had some sort of indicator up here on my desk, because I got the little sport over on the side. Okay, there we go. Starting to cool.
Planetary temperature within acceptable parameters.
I love how it really just managed to get this overwhelming silence. Okay, yeah, it's colliding with my temporary settlement. I do want the lines to veer a little to the left. Not enough that it rotates the rail direction. Ugh. Studying. I hated doing that. Ugh. Cramming for those stupid tests and that. You know, I kind of liked college overall. Couldn't stand high school. Had to get out early. At college, you know, it's more, that's the structure. I don't like the whole structure and rigidity of high school. You know, they expect you to be there every day, all that kind of stuff. Okay. So they slowly bring sound back in. A little bit of the background music. Some of the environmental sounds start to come back. After that blast comes through, you kind of makes you realize just how much sound there is in the game. And you totally remove it all. I do wish I could get that tri-rail to work, but it just doesn't seem to work right for me. And I don't know if it's bug or me. But I guess in the end it's pretty much the same because you still have to create all the rails. It just takes less space is all. Actually, why bother with that? I don't need it. I might be far enough left if I... This is where I am in relation to the second base. Well, really, I'm just making this other bases mining. Nothing else. I finally got a real gun, so I can fight those arachnids, but still wish I have the controller support. It's supposed to get added, so time. I saw Grounded 2 has a big update coming, and there's a public test of it. So I don't know. When I get done with this, I may play Grounded 2 again. That was a fun game, and it sounds like they've added. It's like the second content update since I played. So take a look at its roadmap and see if I want to play now or the update after this one. I know the boss you fight at the end when it first released. I think round 2 of her is coming. Update. So it does seem like it's a big update, more than the last one. Last one added a big super boss kind of guy. Okay. Went over just one square too much. Not too bad. Given I was just eyeballing it. Guessing. And it's another game that Steam sent me an email that they want me to test it. It's an early test before it goes to early access. I've selected some testers. I've played it some. It's pretty much a demo at this point, at least what's available in the test. Any compound other than the location where it starts you out near the ship, the bugs seem to leave that spot alone. But anywhere else, like where I'm at right now, they will attack those settlements. And so I'm just like, hey, okay, I will just bring all the resources into where they don't attack. So I can fight them when I want to.
Dehydrated.
But I have
Status stable.
finally got
Arcadia status
a
stable.
good weapon, so maybe I'll go do a little more fighting now. But when you just have the mining tool or the pistol, they overwhelm you really fast.
Nice.
And now I've got an automatic weapon that can tear through them, so I can start taking them on. And even when I've gone out exploring, I've done it right after a blast. After a blast, the enemies are gone. Everything's gone. So that's time to go try to find maps or blueprints and get back to your base before the enemies spawn. But at this point now, they're spawning. I don't know if they're going to change it. Yeah, I haven't been attacked too much. I was a little bit before you came on. They killed me when I first tried to build this titanium settlement. I was in building mode and they came in and got me. So next time I went back, I built, but I kind of kept my weapon ready, so I was able to take care of them. But Probably as I'm getting more of the tech in, and I finally got a good gun, I'm working on upgrading it. I'll probably go out and do more exploring, but you can actually spend a lot of time just building up that base. I've been kind of been learning, trying to get better at the building, move, moving resources, managing different, changing item production. The arachnids are all over the place outside of the initial zone. I'm not sure if that was intentional, if it's something they're going to change. It does seem kind of odd that the arachnids won't come in to the first area unless you run out and they chase you back to the base. Some of them will follow you to the base. Other than that, they don't come in on their own. They'll just come in to chase you. Once they start chasing you, it takes a lot to get them to give up. And if you go to where there's like that over there, I can activate that. When I do, it will add details to my map. But at the same time, the vibrations alert them, and they swarm in from all over the place. So I haven't done that yet. Well, I've done it and I've been killed, but I just reload. I don't know, I do like combat and all. Really love combat. But this base building just really addictive. Some games I just can't get into the building, but this one it's just I don't know, it's right. I don't know how else to describe other than it just feels good. It feels natural, smooth. I expect that they'll get it better because it's only early access now. But what I'll probably do is start building little bases around the map once I've kind of got my fill of doing the production. Because you can build a base anywhere, just sort of explore the whole map. Right now, the whole map is not available. That's in the game roadmap. It does mention that more areas will be added. Right now, they kind of block it off. You hit these zones that there's radiation, and it'll kill you real fast. You can't. It's basically their way of putting a wall up, keeping you out of the areas that aren't done yet. Like in Grounded 2, they put up a tape that said, do not cross or whatever. Yes, that was early access too, and it's supposed to have more areas added. I don't know when exactly the areas will be added, but they do have more coming. Do have more enemies, more animals than that. But the main enemy is these arachnids that swarm on you. Let me save it real quick here. Switch to my gun. take a look, show you what happens when you go to one of these.
Come here.
I see you've approached the geoscanner. You can use it to see the surrounding area.
Understood.
Geoscanner initialized.
See, it takes it a while to do its thing. Meanwhile, tells the arachnids that you're here. Infection. When the infection, you get enough infection, it breaks your shield. Then they can still have a shield and until you clear the infection out. That wasn't as bad as the other one. There was another one further north that I came across one time. I was looking for the blueprints. There's a lot more.
Geoscanning complete. Data acquired. Map updated.
Ooh, that did good for my levels. Now that I've got a gun, I need to do more of that. See, it's filled in some more for me. Let's see, I need to restore some health when I get back to my base. But with the pistol, they would have killed me for sure. Just could not fight them with that. Pistol, maybe one or two of them. But that many, yeah. Then that other scanner up north.
You need to survive.
At least twice as many.
Acquired.
And they're harder. Bigger ones. I think the further away from the main settlement that you are, the tougher the enemies, it seems. Here I'm not too far, so I really just only had like, I think 2 or 3 kinds. Not too bad, they're not as bad as some of the others. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this one because that's way too close. Just had to take a little bug break. I like this gun, finally. I had to learn I had to learn some stuff to finally get it available. And I have done a couple upgrades to it to fix, increase its damage and its recoil. And guns like this one, it's got 3 components that you can upgrade. Then you have your choice of tech. You know what upgrade you want to do. can kind of a little bit of customization. I mean, not the most customization I've ever seen, but it's good. Works. And should work for different combat styles. That line, a little bit at a time. 'Cause right now I've only got one production that's using calcium. Or items derived from calcium. The rest is some of the wolfram, a little bit of wolfram, but mostly titanium. That's why I'm going from 3 titanium deposits to 7. Need at least 3 more, I think. 2 or 3 more, but that was 4 where I went, so I will take all 4. Thank you. Don't know what kind of production I'll be doing in the future. I think at its core, this is a base builder. It seems like that was the focus. The enemies, while they're good right now, there's not a lot of variety to it, even with some other types that I've seen. I think they'll be. Going to be in the next major update. What it roadmap says, I think. There will be more critters. Which is good. More enemies, more variety is always good. But I think they got the core of the game solid first. See, there's some waves that are red. I'm really not sure what that means at this point. So that one area, red went off when I stopped building, but not everything. Some of those over there look like it. So. And even with all that I've done, I'm only like at level 5 or 6 on each of the corporations. And I'll go to at least 11. One goes to 13. And there will be more levels and more tech added. So there'll be a lot to build, a lot to gather, a lot to ship back to the corporations. Add more corporations to it. But for like 15, 16 bucks or whatever, you get a lot for your money. Ah, crap. That's what I like about these smaller studios. Yeah, sometimes it may not have all the polish of better AAA releases, but you get a lot of game for your money. And flashiest graphics don't always equal the best gameplay. And of course, there'll come a point. Right now, I've still got finding stuff close enough to the base to do this, but there's not much else that I could bring in. So I'll start building other central bases and just kind of bring stuff into those. And they are going to bring in the update, there'll be more ways to transport material, which that'll be good. That may let me kind of bring more of a network to the bases. Maybe like transfer things between bases, sort of like set up caravan type mechanic. Didn't really think about that. Guess I should. Could have just moved it over earlier, but didn't really think about that. So, gorge there. Definitely would not let me build over that. Can't build that high. Unless it was not too wide, and I could make it across. This will be better. I hope. We'll see. Now, when I get there, I'm going to have to figure out how to integrate these into the base layout. Cross that when I get to it. Still gonna have to deal with some of it. So, hey, when I move the mouse too much and end up out of the screen. Another monitor. This take down. Well, oh no, wait. Think about how to bring these up here. Where I want to bring them up. Maybe I made the wrong choice on that. I'm going to have to build it to see if it will cross. Can't just build out there outside the base area. Might not be as far as I can go, but crap. I want to see if I can cross that and kind of stay in a straight line, since rather to go all the way to the left and then all the way to the right. It should take more time. And I'm going to have to redo all these lines too whenever I get the new rail technology. One thing I can upgrade to is faster rails. Oh well. That's building. That would be kind of cool if it was a upgrade this. Yes, how much do you want the game to do for you? I didn't tear down that because I don't know if this is going to work. It oughta. I don't know if it's wide enough to go down, then back up, or not wide enough that I don't have to. Let's start with this one and see. I think it might work. Let's go over here. Is it close enough to catch it? Yes. Good. That is better. I'll have to remember to go clear that other line. Where should I put the storage depots? We just bring them in next to these. Something I forgot to clear. These storage depots, they can be upgraded too at some point. wonder if I'm getting close to the edge of the building zone.
Dehydrated.
Okay, dude.
Nice.
Did I build one too many? Overzealous here? One, two, four. What's that one? That goes with that. Goes with that. I had to put two. Only two. I built them too far apart. Stupid. What? having trouble with this. What's going on? Never had this. Try from a different angle. Seriously. Actually, I'm gonna save here. I'm not feeling good, so I'll finish building this up. And I'll be back on streaming it soon. But thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Have a good evening.